friends and family, greetings. How are you? I hope that all is well with you, and I hope that all is well with your family. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. On today, guys, I am currently 11 months out since I've been permanently implanted with my spinal cord stimulator. And for those of you who have been following the entire series since the point of me being outfitted with my trial to the permanent and throughout the recovery up until now, you guys have had the opportunity to firsthand see what my day-to-day, week-to-week, and month-to-month experiences are like once being implanted with the spinal cord stimulator. Yes, you've seen me at my highest point, you've seen me at my lowest point, but right now, I still feel better than I felt 2 years ago. Because if I felt like I felt 2 years ago, guys, I'd be back there laid out, all right? I'm just happy to be up and moving around. Now, in regards to my chores, guys, around this time, you can be back to your usual vocations. It just depends on your body and what all you've been through, okay? But I highly encourage you all to make sure you go to the website of your manufacturer to check out the helpful videos that they have there, because they will have some videos that's going to tell you about proper seating, standing, lifting, twisting techniques and stuff like that, things that can help, make things better for you, and other than that, let's talk about pain. Nerve pain, joint pain, still zero nerve pain, but all I have is this joint pain. This part of the year is the worst part of the year for me because it's much cooler. It rains a lot down here and arthritis sets in, and I do get ran through the ringer here and there. When I wake up in the morning, that is the worst point for me. Usually I'm just stiff and very, very achy. I was at a pain level of joint pain 3, okay? So once I woke up, got to move around, circulation going, got some coffee in my system. I took my meds and turned my stimulator up. My pain have went down to a 2. So it just depends on how much I move around, and hopefully I can get down to a 1 and maybe pain-free today. It just depends. Okay, chores. I'm able to ride my riding more, but I have to take my time. I still feel it a day after, doing that activity, doing the laundry. I'm still very careful with my weight distribution in the laundry baskets because I do have a permanent lift restriction. Again, I've always had a permanent lift restriction since before being implanted. So, it just depends on how your body is, because don't confuse it and think just because you get an SCS that you will have a permanent lift restriction. It depends on you, okay? When I have to load and unload my dryer, guys, and as well as the dishwasher, of course, I have a little office chair that I have to roll around, and I sit in it while I'm doing those type things. Or if I'm like cleaning things at a low level, I try to have that and try not to bend past 30 degrees when I do so, because when I do so, I feel it there. All right, scar tissue. Yes, I'm starting to experience scar tissue. I've been going through it since month 8. Around month 9, I decided to change my toilet seat cover. My coverage changed. I met with my rep. This rep, a good rep, but she didn't do the same exact job that my usual rep do, because my usual rep, she does 100% job every single time when she designed my programs. I just hope that she is at my annual appointment next month so she can reprogram me and get this thing right, okay? But again, I still feel better than I did 2 years ago, all right? Using a cane, yes, when I'm walking for long distances or moving around, like let's say if I go to the stores or something like that, I use my cane. I'm not riding in the scooters anymore, but I notice when I walk and stand up too long, I do feel pain. Not attributed to the SCS, guys. It is because of me and what's going on. I had a failed back surgery, and then a week after I had my surgery, I was involved in a fender bender. It aggravated my nerves in the surgical site, and as a result, I'm still paying for it now. But my SCS, it is addressing the nerve pain, and the joint pain it varies from day to day. It depends, okay, on how active I am and what all I'm doing. I've had the opportunity to visit the courthouse. I had to go down to the zoning department, and they tried to whisk me through the security systems. But hey, when I was walking in, I already had my medical implant card and my driver's license with me. Told them medical device implant. And I showed him that. I showed him my license. He looked at the front. He looked at the back. Instructed me to empty my pockets into the tray thing, and he led me through a different door to bypass it, and we came back to the back side of the machine. He pat me down, gave me back my belongings, and sent me on my way. It was very simple. It was very painless. Obviously, they are trained really well when it comes to people with medical device implants that are very sensitive to certain frequencies. You know, kudos to those guys. But always make it your number one. I said that all wrong. Make sure you take your implant card with you at all times. Make sure you take your remote control with you at all times. God forbid you get in a situation to where they are not hearing it and they say, come on, you know, if you left your remote, you can't turn this thing off, and you go into the machine, only God knows what can happen. What if it turns off or you get, okay? But I do think that I've covered everything, you know. If I didn't, or if you have any questions, feel free to drop those questions in the comment box below, and I'll be happy to get back with you like I always do. And I appreciate everyone who have interacted with the channel, all their questions, all their suggestions, and their experiences. And I would love to hear more from everyone who have been implanted so the world can know how you're doing. But I'm going to leave it on that note, guys. I do thank everyone who stayed until the end, and until we meet again. Please stay safe, hold it in the road, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Okay? Peace.